Hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss about the AEM console. So we do have different AEM consoles. So I'm going to talk about one by one. So first one we have OSGi console, and the second one we have site console, and third one we have CRXDE lite, and last one we have package manager. Okay, so I'm going to discuss one by one, and let me jump to the OSGi console first, and let me discuss all the points whatever we have in OSGi console, and after that we'll jump to the next point. So I started my AIM server, so it is asking me to log in. Okay, so let me log in first, and after that I'll explain the OSGi console. Okay, so let me jump to there. So we just need to type system console bundle, and after that we'll able to see this kind of thing. Okay, so this is called OSGi console as well as Felix console. Okay, you can see OSGi. Within the OSGi we do have couple of things, right? One is bundle, component, and configuration kind of thing. Okay, so OSGi stand for Open Service Gateway Initiative, and it is kind of module for Java. Okay, system module for Java, and if you combine different modules, so that particular modules we called as a bundle. Okay, and that's it about OSGi. Okay. The next one we have, suppose that within the OSGI itself, within OSGI itself, we do have couple of things which we need to discuss. Okay, so first one we have, suppose that if I open this one right here, we do have couple of things. If I go to one by one, so many concept we have here. Okay, but what is the important concept for us? First one is bundle, that already I talk about. So let me jump to here first. Okay, so as I mentioned, bundle is a combination of jar files, right? Okay. So and as you can see, these are the jar file. These are the bundles we have. Okay. Suppose that every bundle will be having some unique ID. Okay. So all these things are bundled, and after that, the second one we have the configuration basically. This one. So if I go here and let me open that first. So this configuration one is generally we are using to configure the OSGI bundle. Okay, so we do have different bundle. If you wanted to configure here, we do have out of box one also configuration, and in future if you are going to create the custom configuration, that particular part also will be having here. Okay, so if suppose that if I'm opening this one, Adobe A minus polling data importer. So as you can see here, we do have couple of field and other thing, custom field and other things we have. Okay, so we can update or modify anything whatever we want, we can do it here. Okay, so generally if you wanted to manage the bundles, another thing, or configure, if you wanted to configure all the bundles, so that is comes under configuration. Okay, and here we do have couple of things like components we have. So let me jump to here as well. Let me. This particular tab is used for controlling the status of components. Okay, here we do have different component. So generally, if you wanted to control the status, if it is active or satisfied or unsatisfied, so all the things we are generally controlling it here. Okay, and here we do have so many things. If I go one by one, if you wanted to create basically events or event kind of thing. Okay, here we do have log services. Okay, all the logs whatever we do have, like in all the info log and out of box, all the out of box log here we have. Okay, if I go to one by one sling one, here we do have, we can create a custom log support and so many things we have, right? So maybe in future whenever a couple of things is needed, so I will jump here and after that I'll explain. But most of the part important part for us is that these three different things we just need to understand. Okay, what is bundle, components, and configuration, and generally what kind of functionality we are doing it here. In future we are going to revisit this one couple of time, and after that we'll able to explore more on this. Okay, the second one we have, as I mentioned there, the side console. Okay, so let me jump there and let me show you that part and all the functionality related to that. So this is called side console or console. We can say. Okay, so within the this console, we do have two section. One is navigation and second one tool section. Okay, so let me jump to the tool section. Let me discuss all the things here, and after that we'll jump to the first section. So this is the general. tab first, and here generally we do have CRXDE tool. The next part we have only CRXDE tool. I'll talk about this one. If you wanted to create the templates, you wanted to create the any tab or any title or anything in configuration browser, if you wanted to create in all the GraphQL or content fragment model. So this particular all the topics we are going to discuss in future. Okay, so all the things we'll discuss. And the second one we have workflow. Okay, so we do have one important topics in future, which is workflow. So generally here we'll create the workflow model, and after that we can track this workflow model basically, right? If it is running or if it is completed or if it is failure, all the things. Okay, all this particular block we are going to discuss in future. Okay. Second one we have site. If you wanted to create a site blueprint and other things, so that particular part we can do it here. And the fourth one we have here assets. Okay, so suppose that if we have some asset, if you wanted to customize the asset, if you wanted to change the metadata of that asset, so all the things generally we are going to do it here. Okay. The second last I think this the fifth one we have resources. So generally if you wanted to check about all the things, like if you wanted to check the documentation related to that AEM, so here we do have all the documentation. Okay, if you wanted to learn about sites, asset, okay, if you wanted to learn about AEM forms and other things, so all the things we have here, we can go one by one and you can learn. So all the resources related to AEM, it is present here. Okay. Next one we have deployments. Generally, if you wanted to this is tab is for deployment. I mean to say, if you wanted to move the content to author instance to publish instance. Okay, so generally this tab is for deployment purpose. The next one we have security. If you wanted to create the user or user group and if you wanted to give the user permission related to that user, so generally we are all the things we are going to do here. Okay. So user related thing, another thing. So how to create system or service user. So we do have different concept in future. So this particular block of this particular tab we are going to explore there. Okay. The last one we have cloud services. If you wanted to know about different cloud services or different cloud configurations, generally we'll move here and we can learn one by one. Okay. So I'm going to move the navigation part. Okay, so within navigation, we do have the projects. So here you can create like, let me open this first. So within the, let me explain that, maybe it is opening. So in the project tab itself, generally in project, so we do have a couple of project, maybe we retail project or any custom uh, projects we have. Okay, so generally we are creating different flow here, like transformation workflow and different flow. Generally we are creating here. So this is all about project. So the second one we have sites. If I'll open this one here, we are generally creating our custom sites and we are creating different projects. So as you can see, for me now, I have just two sites already created. If I move here, you will be having some couple of pages and other things here. Okay, so this is something uh, related to sites. The third one we have experience fragment. So generally we do have one important concept related to experience fragment. That particular block will that particular part will talk about there. Okay, like all the experience. So we do have separate concept related to experience fragment. Okay. This one we have assets. So generally if you wanted to manage or organize the asset, like all the image, video, audio, all the things, so generally we are creating the uploading the asset, and based on our requirement we are just managing those. Okay. The last one we have personalization. If you wanted to personalize any kind of requirement, generally we are going to do in personalization. This is something is separate concept. So we'll talk about this one later. Okay. So this is a second part, which is a site console. Okay, generally here we are displaying all the, this is the content part, and generally the content is specific thing. Generally we are doing it here, and this is different. This the second tool section here we are performing different action. Okay. The third one we have CRXD lite, right? If I'm going to general section, okay, so here we can see the CRXD lite, right? The third point is this only. So let me open this one. So within the CRXT lights, this is called JCR, also Java Content Repository, as I mentioned earlier. So generally here, this one we are using for database purpose also. Okay, like if you wanted to buy whatever pages we are creating and other things, everyone generally it is storing in content node. All the services, if you are creating any configuration, generally it is storing in conf node. Okay, and different things we are storing in different purpose here. Okay, so let me go back one by one. Let me talk about couple of important folder here. So first one we have apps. Okay, generally here we are in within the apps. Generally we are creating the component. Okay, and all the front end related aspect. If you wanted to write HTML, CSS, JavaScript, generally we are writing within apps. Okay, although this is tool, generally we just need to use any id and we just need to write that, but sometimes if any minor changes you need to be done and other things, generally we are doing it here also. Okay, within the con folder, generally we are creating all the custom configuration, and we are creating it here. Okay, within the next one we have content. Within the content one, generally we are creating all the pages. Okay, whatever pages we are creating, generally we are using here. Suppose that I told you the AEM tutorial one. Okay, so here we do have US, so whatever folder we have, so we generally all the pages and other things we have it here. Okay, all the site information we'll able to have it here. And these 3 to 4 things are very important for us. And when we'll jump to the user related thing, another access, or if you wanted to store any custom data or workflow part, generally we'll talk about where node or different node there. Okay, so this is all about CRXT Lite. Okay, the fourth one we have package manager. Okay, so we just need to move it here basically. So this is a package manager section. I mean to say here we can create the packages. Okay, so if you wanted to create the packages, suppose that any content pages information you wanted to create, so we can create here. So let me create one and let me show you that. So suppose that I'm just creating home page package maybe. Okay, I'm just writing home page here first, and we'll click on OK here. uh, so this particular folder or package has been created, so I'll click on edit, and we'll go to filter section here. We'll click on add filter, and after that whatever package you wanted to create, we can select that. Okay, suppose that I'm just going to contain and maybe AEM tutorial. Let me go to US EN. Okay, so this is the home. Okay, so I'm just creating the home page here. Okay, maybe so let me open that, and let me select that, and let me click on save. Okay, and after that we just need to build this one. Okay, so this package, this is the way to create the package generally. Okay, and this is the flow generally we are following to create the packages. Why we are creating the packages, maybe this home page we need any different environment. Okay, so whatever packages we have created, we can download this package. Okay, and we can upload this package in different environment as well. Okay, so suppose that if you wanted to, you just need to go in different environment, maybe higher environment or any other environment. If you wanted to upload this package, you wanted to have home page there as well, so you can click on home and just click on browse and select that, and if you click on OK and install that package. Okay, so you will able to do that. So all the package related thing, all to manage the packages and other things, generally we are using package manager. Okay, so I hope you understood all the different AEM console and whatever I discussed today. And let me know if you have any doubt in the comment section. And thank you for watching this video.